A lot of people are searching and wondering how to build wealth one house at a time. The truth of the matter is, so many people want to fast track their way to wealth, but if you do it correctly, you can do it quickly by leveraging the power of real estate in one house at a time. Let's get going. Hey there, this video is brought to you by our free multifamily masterclass. You can click the link in the description. You can go. We have a free 60-minute training for you, how to get into the power of multifamily real estate, even using other people's money. Again, click that link in the description. We want to give you a free resource today so that you can start leveraging the power of multifamily real estate. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Join our family of people that are building wealth through investing and multifamily real estate. Also, smash that thumbs up button. It helps us get this content to more people. And if these are giving you content and value, make sure you smash that bell notification so you get notified every time we do a video. Now, let's make money. A lot of people are nervous to get into real estate because it seems like a slow way to build wealth. How do I build wealth one house at a time? Well, I'm here to tell you, you can build wealth much faster through real estate if you follow the principles I'm going to go through with you in this video. However, a lot of people want a fast track to wealth, and I'm going to tell you, there's no fast track to real wealth, and anybody selling you that garbage is wrong. If they're selling you get rich quick and do this and you can, I'm telling you, throw that trash out and get into the game of building real wealth that lasts generation after generation. And that's what I want to show you how to do in this video. But there is a massive strategy you can use to do it more quickly. But let me tell you, throw out the get rich quick and let's build wealth strategically. And we can do it one house at a time, but there's some things you got to know if you're going to do that of actually how to make sure each house is truly a wealth builder. The very first thing you have to look at is it a value add asset or a value add property? What does that mean? That means when I buy it, after whatever I'm going to do to that property, will it add value to the property so I can sell it for more money? So I may buy a single family home, fix it up, and sell it for more money. That's called fix and flip. Or I may find an off-market deal and sell that to an investor. That's called wholesaling. Or I might buy a multifamily property, increase the rents to market rate, what people are charging in the area, market rate. That increases the value of the property. That's value add. The first thing you look for in order to build wealth is there value to add to the property? And that means, will the property be worth more money once I'm done with my process? Value add properties is how you build wealth in real estate. It's the number one way. Literally, it's the number one way. People build wealth through value add, period. Because think about it. If you buy a property and never increase in value, then what do you have? You have some cash flow, which is great. We get cash flow, but it never appreciates. You have to have value add property. So everything we invest in, it doesn't matter what asset class, you want to pick something that has value add components. Number two is the market in which you invest. I can tell you, especially if you're in the buy and hold game, if you're buying and holding single family homes and renting them out, if you're buying a multifamily or retail or industrial or office or mobile home parks or storage units or, again, single family homes, anytime I'm buying an asset, holding it for a time so that I'm getting rent from that property, the market is of utmost importance. Because if you do this in a market where the population is declining, then the demand is declining for that property. You have to be in projects, you have to be in areas where the population's inclining. Inclining due to one reason: job growth. When job growth is driving population growth, you have what we call a power market. Those markets are going to create the most amount of money when you're looking to build wealth one house at a time. Number three is make sure you pick the right asset. For example, we live in commercial real estate, and there's 6 different assets. 3 assets that serve the business community, and 3 assets that serve the end user or the everyday person. The 3 business assets are office, retail, and industrial. Those 3 all serve the business community. And then there's 3 commercial assets that serve the end user: multifamily, storage units, mobile home parks. Of these 6 major commercial assets, you want to choose the one that's going to create the most revenue. For example, right now, office and retail, I would tell you to stay away from. Those are not assets you should be investing in right now. But industrial is exploding with all of the shipping that's going on. Industrial is exploding. Multifamily storage units and mobile home parks are blowing up. So again, making sure you pick your asset correctly will help you fast forward building wealth through real estate and building wealth one house at a time. Because if you go into an office space or a retail space, it will grow much slower. In fact, the only property in my entire portfolio that's not really doing well is a slash office and retail building that I bought really prior to COVID. And the idea is that you want to make sure you're picking assets the right way and picking the assets that are generating the most amount of revenue. The fourth way to build wealth one house at a time is use OPM. OPM is other people's money. Because let me tell you, the reason people ask the question of how to build one house at a time is because that's usually all they can do with their own money. But what if you could leverage other people's money and there's no ceiling to how fast you grow? We raised $15 million in the last 17 months to buy almost 500 units of multifamily real estate. I didn't use any of my own money. So when you use OPM, there is no one house at a time. You can grow as fast as you can manage the business. That's the power of OPM. So when you ask how to build wealth one house at a time, what if you could build wealth as fast as you could manage the success? That's what OPM will do. Leveraging other people's money is one of the most, if not the most powerful skill in all of real estate. The last one is pick a lane. When you're going to build wealth, one property, one asset at a time, pick a lane and stay there. Shiny object syndrome is rampant in real estate. Oh, I'm going to do Airbnb. No, I'm going to do single family rental. No, I'm going to do fix and flip. I'm going to do wholesale. I'm going to do multifamily. No, storage units are killing it right now. Mobile home parks. I heard this one guy. And all of a sudden we get so overwhelmed with the buffet of options that we never do anything. Pick one way and do it over and over again and become known for that way. You can raise a lot more money using OPM, other people's money, when you're known for something. One of the reasons I can raise money so quickly for multifamily, people know Mike as the multifamily guy. That's what I do. And when you get known for a lane, people can invest in your deals. They feel comfortable that you know what you're doing. So when you want to build wealth quickly in real estate, one house at a time, pick a lane and stay there. Pick a lane and stay there. We also want to make sure you grab your free resource, our free multifamily masterclass. Click that link below. We have a free 60-minute training waiting for you so you can understand this game of leveraging other people's money, knocking down multifamily buildings so you can build wealth quickly. So make sure you click that link and get your free resource. We'll see you in the next video.